So, Gwyfentia is the elvish word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
There is naught more you can achieve here, Arisen. The time for resistance is long past.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
Ah, that's what I'll do.
We have arrived.
Work's work, no matter how dull it might be. What a bother.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say? I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you, unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So, the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwyfentia in exchange for nutriab. Shall we inform Miss Darren of this, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Power surges within me!
All that remains is for you to fulfill your final duty, to witness this world's end with your own eyes.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
Fa al caro asil non via palan. My tinifir milto. Fa al caro asil non via.
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye. I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb? Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The arbor heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apples. My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
You have my support.
I fear for the arbor. Yet it would seem there is far more at stake here. The very world is under threat.
Kemen Ross, Bakasar. Arin Phil.
Ilmen arenfanne.
There are more who can yet be saved.
We ought to choose our next destination.
Elelote an fear an osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fil areng. Rusa falas mir. Lili. Kali
I fear for the arbor. Yet it would seem there is far more at stake here. The very world.
Ilmen. Akayel fil. Arume fa in Iterond. Etel. Eldalia noon we. Finantai.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent.
Nun lia tilmo. Jarmen ran soron.
Alana fire mine.
I fear for the arbor. Yet it would seem there is far more at stake.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Let me get that. There's something odd about the passage of time here.
It would seem this is no longer the world we know.
Is there no way to return things to how they were before?
Such trouble I've caused for you arisen. I am sorry. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can eat.
Who are you supposed to be?
Over here, if you would. Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Hobgoblin!
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength.
When cast, be sure to avoid open flame.
Well done. These beasts are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Well done, Master!
Look there. I espy another statue.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
I say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. As a matter of fact, forgive my asking, but you seem to bear quite a few scars. Has your road been a difficult one?
Each one is a memory formed at my master's side, and I am proud to wear them all. Slimes! Most unpleasant!
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
The Arisen has been drenched!
I'll combine my magic with yours, and you might cast the spell more quickly. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly. Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
True enough.
Tremendous work!
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
During my time with Lord Phasus, I found myself in a strange state of being. Though my mind was perpetually obscure, I always felt your presence, Master. I cannot explain it. Mayhap it was made possible by the bondage.
It was an ordeal indeed, and there is much for us to find out. Now, we must know what it means to forge ahead. Our most priority is to douse those flames. That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
I fear...
Alkaelne Yamenan.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Elelote an fi... Osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair ave... Angudu telpe.
Over here, if you please.
I fear for the arbor, yet 'twould seem there is far more at stake here. The very world is under threat.
The language of the elves is entirely foreign to me. Yet from their manner, I gather they are a proud people.
The elves are a people worth befriending, if we can but find a way to soften their hearts.
The sky glows red with fuel.
I fear for the arbor, yet 'twould seem there is...
My friend, how glad I am to see you yet. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit I feared the worst. What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future. We cannot be sure we will be safe here, yet this place is all we know. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might find refuge? I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the elven people. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him.
Right you are.
Ayu, fanamo ne metani.
Findernar, ne veo norwende lis kemen, moriven lis erumar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpe nun findaler, nun mor arta her. Karilm ilmen arkael, silfa nambawe nun kalael alame, angadur sindi.
Mornambwe roth enfane ava silmines fana. Erurne kemen malantar ingadur, fielis lintan morivin nun we ingarina?
Kemenindor kanyan irils aldekar. Eteler, le fermor el dalia eralotte. Ondvana alvekil, eteler ne anle...
I am afraid my father has closed his heart so tightly that even my words cannot reach him. If only the arbor heart were restored to health, perhaps he might be persuaded.
Lungtena peli telume, ane martir, tindume ingarina fa alme al carwa?
I am afraid my father has... If only the arbor heart were restored to health.
Kiriando anmindor hiroth, arta hir kurir, morfa erando, amanda kill. Lungtena peli telume, ondvana alvekil, eteler ne anler ailanme. Kemenindor kanyan irils aldekar. Kemenindor kanyan...
I am afraid my father has closed his heart so... If only the arbor heart were restored to health.
Nun be oyonda ata.
Yav uru lorusel, nun firnenwen.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
I a lot random.
Kirando ne halana.
Kemen hum naf.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Those are wargs!
Tis weak to fire.
arisen!
The clouds encroach ever closer. It seems naught can be done to halt them now.
Is there no way to prevent this fate?
Are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift. Really now, what are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
Master! Fire will prove effective against this foe. Battle is best avoided here.
I've just had a thought. Have you grown accustomed to the adventuring life? If there's anything you're unsure of, I would fain be an aid.
My thanks, truly. I hope only to be of assistance.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Attack as one!
Strike fast and true, and our
lumber, rendering you defenseless in an instant.
We must each of us remain alert. I shudder to imagine what would happen if we all nodded off. Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
By your leave. It is no small wonder that ox carts have ceased operation, given the state of things. Will the day ever come when we might employ one again?
Go again.
We fight. To arms.
Understood.
You truly are formidable, Arisen. I'll go and open the chest.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. This should be of use. I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Each to their own. I feared we might never escape that place.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Right you are.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it? Here we go again.
We fight. To arms!
By your leave. Execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Since times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
I've a selection of wares that Good, please. Hope to see you again.
Do not forget that we work to serve the citizen. If there is aught I would ask of you. That is...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
Always a pleasure.
Greetings. You seek guidance. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk. First impressions count for much. If you like, hope to see you again.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
How might I be of service? Stop by again soon.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
What are you up to?
Acting up today.
Where does the road kill you? Do tell.
This place shall not hold for air.
I fear I've not useful to
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I fain aid you, howe'er I may.
Whatever am I
Mother
to
ill likes it when I leave. Would that I could be consoled by the fact that we have found refuge here.
What has happened to this place? Was it not once underwater?
There is tell that the sea was lifted into the sky when the world changed.
Bones! Walking bones!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
These beasts are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair!
One of us has been silenced.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
battle is best avoided here.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been trapped in oil.
A curative ought to do the trick.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Skeletons, there!
Such dreams quail before holy light!
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. I'll save you!
Go where your help is needed.
our best will do. Now that is a surprise. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. If they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves. I agree. I cannot fault your prowess. One of us has been drenched. We cannot break it from this side.
My talents lie in combining materials. Do you have the ingredients? Oh, I would like...
Isilrod Fanon?
Ailane.
Non fear, Malantha Salma.
Elelote and osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair ave.
Shall we get some rest then?
I witnessed a stunning display of archery on my travels. Methinks our band would benefit from such skills.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Power surges within me. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I dare say I've accomplished a few feats to be...
Salma Arenfen, Alecano Nandarin.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby. Be sure not to overlook anything.
Do you have the ingredients? Oh, I would...
Nambawi.
Ayu, Fanamo Nemetani.
Salma Arenfer. Alekano Nandewi.
Sono oye o luntarma.
Ilmen Arenfanne.
Kemenindor kanyan irils al... Kemenindor kanyan irils...
I am afraid my father has... If only the arbor heart were restored to health.
Nambawi, this Winnerman.
Ne affair morfin in Tarma. Affair pella in Minisvana.
Salma Arenfer. Alekano Nandewi.
Very well. I shall return. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Salma Arenfer. Alekano Nandewi.
Ne affair morfin in Tarma. Affair pella in Minisvana.
Full glad I am to be returned to you, Master. I cannot thank you enough.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark.
Please dispense with the formalities.
Is a road fanan?
Cassian's arche. Nke fanil.
Leritindome itaron.
Aleria fil elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine.
We must rest, though the...
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Pray, call upon me again another time.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat.
Kemen humnaf.
Ilem nun les canon.